Welcome back to HLN now. All right, a scene in comedian Louis C.K.'s most recent show is being called by some the most brutally honest 7 minutes on TV this year. Got you intrigued, right? And here's the topic, and they don't miss words. Their words, by the way, fat girls. And it's sparking a lot of talk. Here's the setup. A woman asked Louis out several times. He finally agrees. She offers up, by the way, expensive playoff tickets. That's the backdrop. So they have this great date. We're watching it unfold, and then here's the key moment, or part of it anyway. Let's watch.
Try dating in New York in your late 30s as a fat girl.
Well, you're not. I mean...
Don't.
You're not fat. No, you're not. You're not. I mean...
Louie, do you know what the meanest thing is you can say to a fat girl? You're not fat. I mean, come on, buddy. On behalf of all the fat girls, I'm making you represent all the guys. Why do you hate us so much? What is it about the basics of human happiness? You know, feeling attractive, feeling loved, having guys chase after us. That's just not in the cards for us. Nope, not for us.
Vanessa, you're a very, really beautiful...
Come on. If I was a very, really beautiful, then you would have said yes when I asked you out. I mean, come on, Louie. Be honest here. Have you ever walked down the street in the light of day holding hands with a big girl like me? You know what the sad thing is? It's all I want.
How about that scene? Sarah Baker, she plays Vanessa there, and I've heard poignant, powerful, thought-provoking. Let's get some more comments. Joining us now, comedian and blogger Carolyn Castilla is with us, and also with us, Lynn Barry as well. Well, Carolyn, let's start with you. Your thoughts on that 7.5 minutes, and we just showed about a minute and a half there.
Well, I love that scene. I also am a fat girl in my 30s in New York City trying to date. And unlike Sarah Baker, I'm not blonde, so she's got a leg up on me there, and getting a leg up can be a hard thing for a fat girl to do. So what a lucky gal. For the record, though, I can get my leg up and do a full split. So if you like fat girls, call me.
There you go. There you have it. Lynn, we're still processing that last one.
Just give us a second.
Yeah, okay, we're good.
Okay.
All right, what were your thoughts here? Were you thinking, okay, this is going to start a lot of conversation, or what was your reaction?
I think first and foremost, it was really hard to watch. It was really honest, and it was, I think, a sad, just truth. For her, the way that she described it, you saw the pain in her words. And this is, you know, a scripted show. And leave it to Louis C.K. to start these conversations. My big question when I finished watching it was, is this going to change anything? I don't know that this, it may spark a conversation. Mm-hmm. Does this change anything? I think men are never going to win this fight. They're never going to win this fight by saying, okay, yeah, you are... Well, the F word, you know what I mean? I mean, well, Carolyn, if he would have said, yeah, you are fat. You don't win. I don't think guys win in this situation.
I mean, isn't a guy always supposed to say
but even if
a girl says,
you pause, we're going to say to you,
fat,
what?
The guy's
you think
supposed
I'm
to say,
fat.
no, you're not.
Lying.
Always.
Even if you
well,
say,
he sort of does say you're fat at the end when he tells her that fat lady joke and they have that great laugh together, and he grabs her hand and they walk off. That was a really nice moment. I do love that Louis C.K. wrote this for a woman. I think that shows a lot of empathy and compassion and understanding on his part. I don't think this one scene from a TV show is going to dismantle patriarchy and what it means to be a man and a woman in our society. But, you know, the conversation is good because, I mean, if I walk up to a guy in a bar and I'm like, hey, buddy, can I buy you a drink? You know, at this stage in the game, he's not going to find that attractive because what's a man bringing to the table besides his manliness, right? And if I'm manly too, then that's kind of weird, which is why as a fat girl, oftentimes we get fetishized or objectified. You know, I hear it all the time on the street. Like a guy said to me once, yo, ma, you juicy, you ripe. And I was like, how do you know? You didn't squeeze or sniff. If you're going to buy a melon, you should check it first, right?
You're on fire today, by the way.
Your dating
Hey,
life may
man.
change dramatically
it.
after this segment.
I hope so. Please
There
call
you
me.
go.
I'm on Facebook.
There's another scene we want to show, and this is Vanessa, again, the character, and she's talking about flirting with high-caliber guys versus flirting with a Louis C.K. Let's watch that.
You know what's funny? I flirt with guys all the time. And I mean, the great looking ones, like the really high caliber studs, they flirt right back. No problem. Because they know their status will never be questioned. But guys like you never flirt with me. Because you get scared that maybe you should be with a girl like me.
How about that one there? Carolyn, first up on that one. Your thoughts on that?
Realness. Hashtag realness. It's kind of annoying, too, because when you are like a cute, pretty, chubby girl, I come home at night sometimes after 1 or 2 drinks at the bar, and I look at myself in the mirror and I think, you're too pretty to be single, you know? And yet you see these schlubby dudes, and they're always scoring chicks that are a 10, and you're like, what is happening? So if we could flip that, that would be great.
The schlubby dudes. I mean, beyond the laughs about all this.
Dudes feel that way too.
Yeah, there you go.
No one's on that.
I mean, this is, though, an eggshell topic for most,
is.
right? Even the word. I mean, is fat a bad word? And we dance around it? I mean, do you think that'll change? Do you think this scene can help at least change that? Lynn, I'll start with you.
Well, I don't know what the solution really is. I don't know that the solution is that any woman ever wants to be called fat.
Right.
I don't know that any woman who may be overweight doesn't want to be called fat. I don't think this is a win situation in any which way.
Carolyn, last word.
I like to say I'm a little bit fat, but I'm a nice person. You know, I mean, I don't think there's anything wrong with being fat. I own it and I claim it. And I think, look, most Americans are fat now. So, like, let's be real about this. You know, guys like a girl with a fat bottom.
We'll leave it there. Hey, Karen, great stuff, by the way. Thank you so much, Lynn. You as well. Honest conversation here after the brutally honest
Carolyn's
7 minutes.
on Facebook.
Yes, she is. Good call, Lynn. Throw that out there. All right. Hey, thought-provoking conversation and shocking video. Maybe you've seen it. Here it is again. A dog attacking a little guy. That's like a 3-year-old on a tricycle. Who's the hero? Tara, the family cat. So we're going to take your calls on this. Does this change your mind? All you dog people out there, you're thinking, wait a minute. The cat has hero qualities. Call up. Maybe your dog. Maybe this changes your mind. Maybe you're a cat person. Any story you want to bring, your thoughts on it. Open mic, 1-877-TEL-HLN's the number.